on to be included in today. Thank you for inviting me to be on this panel. And I mean, just to think about the group of women celebrating women around the world right now, today. You're all incredible. And I want to start off with a quote by Michelle Obama that there is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. Today is powerful. It allows us to recognize the collective strength and resilience of women who have come together to make a difference in the fight against sexual violence and injustice. International Women's Day is not just a day of celebration, even though that's very important. It's also a day of reflection, advocacy, and empowerment. And we as women have faced many challenges in this area, living in fear, finding it hard to use our voices and coming forward because of the fear of being judged. I myself have been sexually abused, raped, and sexually harassed in the workplace. And I know a lot of us can say that this is true for them also. And this is why it's so important for me to do the work that I do. And I shut down. I lost myself. It altered the way that I felt about me, Marci. I didn't know who I was anymore when these things began to happen to me. I didn't respect myself. I lost trust in men. I lost trust in myself. I started using alcohol to cope. I built walls around my heart. I truly shut down. I hated myself and I lost all self-worth because this is not the physical act. It is the mental effect of sexual violence and how it has the effect on us as women. We have the power to change. Our past does not define us, and that's the beauty. And I know this because when I put down that drink 8 years ago and I started feeling and I began my healing journey, I began my path to my ultimate mission and the most beautiful life. And I am so grateful to be living that life today and continuing to evolve. And this started for me over 8 years ago in the 12-step program and through therapy. And there's so much help that's available to those that have been sexually assaulted. And it's time to take the control back in your life. There's so much support. There's the support groups and therapy available, but it is truly the self-care that's vital through our healing. And it's time to make yourself a priority and change the narrative of your story. And I want to share some great self-care practice tips for you. First is self-compassion. Be kind to yourself because this takes time, patience. Incorporate practice of mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing exercises, or other relaxation techniques, because these are so important to take us from that fight or flight reaction and manage our stress and our anxiety. Our physical health is so important because our physical health and mental health, they both promote our healing. They work together. We have 3 brains in our head, in our heart, and in our gut, and they all work together. And when they are working together, we are at our best. So start with exercise, healthy eating, sleep. Make yourself a priority and think of your body as a temple. And then there's creative outlets like art, writing, music, dance, cooking, whatever form of expression, self-expression that works for you. I mean, this is an emotional release. And then there's setting boundaries to protect your mental and emotional well-being, learning to say no to the things that do not serve you on your healing journey. And during our healing journey is also so important to shift from that victim mindset to a survivor mindset and be the warrior that we are, that I've learned that I am. And it's so normal to experience a range of emotions and reactions after trauma. And that I want you to know that healing is a non-linear process. So seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of courage. Celebrate your progress. Acknowledge and celebrate every small step and achievement during your healing journey. Recognize the strength and resilience it takes to move forward. And while women like us around the world have united to create positive change, there's more to do. And they've done this through grassroots movements, protests, speaking out, global campaigns. And we do this through our voice, standing together, shoulder to shoulder, demanding justice and advocating for gender equality. But we still have so much work to do. We need to unite, use our voices, find our voices, tell our stories, and continue to make progress in the fight against sexual violence and discrimination. This path to justice and equality is not easy. It does not go without its struggles, because we continue to face numerous obstacles when it comes to addressing sexual violence, from societal stigma, victim blaming, and legal barriers and institutional failures. And this journey towards healing and empowerment is so often marred by self-loathing and self-doubt. And this road to justice is so long and arduous, but the beautiful thing is that it's paved with the unwavering determinations and resilience of women who refuse to be silenced, like me, like you. And I know firsthand the struggles, like I've said, and the challenges that women face when confronting their traumas. The journey to healing is complex and it's emotional. It's marked by many moments of darkness and despair. But it's so important to know we're not alone. Statistically, there are 1 in 3 girls, women that are sexually assaulted. So just think about the women that are here on this very platform. Who's listening? 1 out of 3 that are affected by this. But it is through the support of other women, the power of solidarity, and the embrace of self-love that we can overcome our past and reclaim our sense of worth. And I am so inspired by the countless women who have come together to create safe spaces, support networks, and advocacy platforms for survivors of sexual violence. Women who have turned their pain into purpose, trauma into triumph, and their voices into instruments of change. These women are the unsung heroes of our time, leading by example and showing us that healing is possible, justice is attainable, and empowerment is within reach. And I am so proud to say that I'm one of those women now. And today I urge each one of you to stand in solidarity with women who have faced sexual violence. Please listen to their stories and support the journey towards healing and empowerment. Let us break the silence, challenge the status quo, and create a world where women are valued, respected, and empowered, and live free from fear and harm. My challenges set me on a path of chaos, but today I live in clarity and I have found my purpose. And I want to emphasize the transformative power of self-love and empowerment because of the strength of other women, and now the strength that I have found within. I share my journey of healing and finding self-love, which has changed my life. The magic of life starts from within. Self-love is where it begins, and it is possible to find that for yourself. It is through self-love that we can find the strength to heal, the courage to speak out, and the resilience to stand tall in the face of adversity. And on this International Women's Day, I want us all to celebrate the unity, resilience, and empowerment of women around the world, like all of us, and let us honor the struggles, amplify the voices, and champion the rights of all women to live in dignity, respect, and equality. So thank you so much again for including me in today's platform, and Women Gone Wild, and everyone that is here today. And if you would like to speak more, please reach out to me at wakeupwithmarciandhillary.com or wakeupwithmarci@gmail.com. I've also created a program, Finding Self-Love for Yourself, Moving from Chaos to Clarity and Lifting Your Vibration to find your purpose, your voice, and live the beauty of your life. So thank you again for having me today.